Hello friends, I'm going to talk about feature engineering with ngrams in text classification. Feature engineering is very important to improve the precision, accuracy, the metrics of the machine learning models. We can extract ngrams like bigrams and trigrams, fourgrams from the text series and we can add them as a features to improve the machine learning model metrics. So in this video, I am going to explain about how to extract bigrams and trigrams and how we can add it to the text series. So let's begin. I'm going to use Amazon Fine Food Reviews dataset to extract the bigrams and ngrams. I have a pickle file readily available. In that, there is a text column and pre-processed text column. That text was already pre-processed. So there is another video which was done by me. I will give you the link in the description box. Please watch it, how we can pre-process the text and how we can save it as a pickle file. So I am directly reading the pickle file here and I am proceeding to extract the bigrams and trigrams from the text series. Import pandas as PD and I use NLTK module here, natural language toolkit module, and also from NLTK import ngrams and word tokenize. Let me run this. Read the pickle file as a data frame now. Df preprocessed text.pkl and let me print the head of the data frame. Here you can see text, core, preprocessed text, and length of sentences. And this preprocessed text column I'm going to use to extract the bigrams and trigrams. I add a separate column called bigrams. I use preprocessed text column. From this, I apply a function here, a lambda function. I take each text row, I create a list of bigrams from ngrams of word tokenize of text row and ngrams will, based on the number you give, it will give back the, if you give 2, it will give bigrams. If you give 3, then you will receive trigrams. If you give 4, you will get 4 grams. So I wanted to get only bigrams, so that's why I'm mentioning that 2. And the same way, I extract trigrams from my text series. And instead of 2, I change it to 3. Now I will print the head of my data frame. Here you can see that the bigrams of each row and trigrams of each row is extracted here. But I wanted to combine all these bigrams and I wanted to get as a list here. Some of the bigrams may be repeated. And here also I wanted to get the trigrams list. the unique trigrams and unique bigrams from these series. For that, I wanted to define a method called get ngrams. In that, I will pass an argument called column. From this, I define the ngrams as I will initialize ngrams from the data series column I log of 0. Row, the first row of the bigrams is a list, right? So I just take this list and I will try to extend this list with the remaining items. So this is my ngrams, and for list in df of column, from the remaining, I just extend my ngrams dot extend of list, and finally I return ngrams. The first row I initialized as a list, and from all the second, third, the subsequent rows, I'm extending it from ngrams. Let me run this one. It was run successfully. Now I will collect all the bigrams now. For this, I call this method get ngrams, and in this, I will pass the column name as bigrams. This is the column name I'm passing, and also I take the all trigrams, and here pass the column name as trigrams. This will extract the all bigrams and all trigrams. Let me run this one. So let me print the first 5 items of bigrams. So these are the first 5 items of bigrams. And also I wanted to print the first 5 items of the trigrams. So these are the first 5 items of the trigrams. Now I wanted to identify the bigrams, the most frequently uh, available bigrams in the text series, and also most frequently available trigrams in the text series, so that I can understand that that particular bigram, how many times it was repeated, and whether it is meaningful to use a feature or not in our vectorizer. So let me print the most top 10 common bigrams and trigrams here. For that, I will be using from collections import counter. Here I print top 10 common bigrams are counter of all bigrams dot most common of 10. And the same way, I print the top 10 common trigrams also, and here instead of all bigrams I use all trigrams. Let me run this. Here you can see that the top 10 common bigrams are potato chip. This is 101 times repeated in the data series, and kettle chip 69 times, kettle brand 58, salt vinegar, salt, vinegar, Amazon comes. So you can identify that So this was a tuple. So in this tuple, there is the bigram tuple and how many times it was repeated, it was given. The same way, the top 10 common trigrams are also given here. So the how many times it was repeated, the number also given. So with this information, you can understand that the most common bigrams and trigrams, and you can use these bigrams and trigrams in your vectorizer as a feature to improve the metrics of your text classification. Hope this video is useful. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.